All right, we're gonna get to know our fretboard. All right. What's the name of the strings?
E A D G B E.
Very good. All right, so what four notes have no sharps or flats between them? Do you remember? You have this sheet, right, in your book?
Yeah.
Pull that out. All right, look at the picture of the keyboard. Why are there 2 black, 3 black, 2 black, 3 black, 2 black, like that? Because the blacks are the sharps and the flats. But you'll notice these 2 whites, they got no black between them. These 2 whites got no black between them. That's why there's 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3. 4 notes that have no sharps and flats between them. Play your E string.
Which one?
Doesn't matter. Now play the first fret. That's F.
Yes?
That's F. You know your alphabet, I know you do.
Yeah.
There's no E sharp or F flat. Yeah. Now play your B string. Play the first fret. That is C. There's no B sharp or C flat. Okay? That's the 4 notes. They have no black keys between them. See, that says E, that's F. E, F, there's no E sharp. So they didn't put a B there. But that, excuse me here, B, they didn't put a B there. That's what it is, right there. That's E and F, that's B and C. No black key between them. No sharps and flats. So, we're gonna go over the notes. Frets 1 through 5. Give me an open E. First fret is what note?
F.
Good. Third fret is what? Comes after F.
A. No, wait.
I thought you knew your alphabet.
No, wait. I forgot which one I restarted on.
I laugh every time because this happens to everybody. Okay, so third fret, G. Fifth fret comes after G in music. Fifth fret.
A.
Fifth fret. Fifth fret. Look at your dots. Okay, A. Very good. And you know that's A because that's how you tune your A string, right? Okay, good. Let's play the A string open. First fret is what?
A flat. It's sharp.
Very good. Sharp. Sharp is up. Like if you're holding a knife, the point is up. A sharp. So if your tire goes flat, what happens? It goes down. So flat is down, sharp is up. Okay, very good. You didn't fall for that at all. You weren't tricked. You knew it was a sharp, not just. So what's the second fret of the A string then?
Second.
What comes after A?
B.
Yeah, very good. So, if this is A sharp, what can it also be called? It's the same note, but it has a different name if it's written in a different key. Let's play B again. B is the second fret on the A string. Play B, second fret on the A string. No, second fret on the A string.
Oh, what? I forgot what the A string was. Okay.
There you go. Okay, good. Now move down half a step to the first fret. What did we just do? We made our B
Lower.
we made it,
Flat.
yeah, so it's B flat.
Uh-huh.
It's also A sharp, same note. You understand? Depends on what key the music's written in as to whether it's called A sharp or B flat. It's the same note. All right, what's the third fret on the A string?
Third.
What comes after B?
C.
Yeah, no B sharp?
Yeah, no, wait. There's no B sharp.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very good. Good. So yes, it's C. Good. So what's the fifth fret on the A string?
Fifth fret is D.
Good job. Let's play an open D string. Play the first fret and tell me what note that is.
No, D sharp.
Very good. Or.
E flat.
Excellent. Second fret on the D string. Comes after D.
The E.
Yeah. Third fret on the D string.
E sharp.
Is there an E sharp?
I forgot.
I know you did. That's okay. No, there isn't. It's F.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So let's go up to the fifth fret on the D string. And what note is that?
G.
Yes. Now let's go to the open G string. First fret is what?
G sharp.
Or?
Or B flat.
Oh, you went too far. What comes after G?
G. F.
Comes after G.
G.
Not before, after.
Oh, A.
Yeah. So it's G sharp or?
Or A flat.
Very good. Let's go to the second fret on G. What note is that?
A.
Yeah. Let's go to the fourth fret on the G string. And we know what that is because we're tuning the next string to that. What is it?
It's B.
Yeah. Open B string. First fret is what?
F.
What comes after B?
B, C.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is there a B sharp?
No.
No. Good. Let's go to the third fret on the B string. Comes after C.
C, D.
Yeah. Fifth fret on the B string.
E.
Very good. Open E string, which we've already done on the low E. All right, so you're going to get to where I do this, and you can tell me what note it is right now. Okay? But you're not there yet. But play it. Play the fourth fret on the E string.
Which A? Which E?
Fourth fret, not done yet. They're the same.
Oh.
What note is that? You know what the fifth fret is, so. And you also.
Wait.
Yeah.
So.
You'll get it. What's the fifth fret?
Fifth fret is A.
Yeah, so what's the.
Oh, so then it's F.
No, what
No.
comes before A? What comes before A?
F.
F.
Oh, wait, G.
Yeah, but don't forget the sharps and flats between them. So what is it? Before you get to G, you've got going down. A.
A. Oh, A flat.
Yeah. Flat. Or what's the third fret? G. That's right.
G sharp.
Very good. Okay, so that's what that is. Very good. See. And I promise you, you get to where you won't have to think about it anymore. Now, you know what this one is pretty quickly. We just did the fourth fret. What is that?
A.
Good. What note is that? Second fret on the A string. Second fret. What comes after A?
B.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Starting to make sense. Okay, you just did the second fret. What's the third fret?
Third fret is B. No, wait. Wait, so this is B. No. Wait, no, yeah. Okay. This is D sharp. This is B. B flat?
Remember, first of all, what comes after B?
C.
Yeah. Remember, there's no B sharp. So what is that note?
So that's B. No, that's not B. That's
Say it.
C?
Yeah. Good. Yeah, and that this will be fun because in time you'll be going, oh, yeah. Okay, so remember what the 12th fret on every string is?
It's the same, it's like same note in a lower.
It's the same note as the open string.
Yeah.
That's the way to verbalize it. It's the same note as the open string. If you want to add on it, you could say, but an octave higher. Okay, that's easy. Why is it an octave? What's the word octave? What's the root in the word octave? Do you know? Can you think of? What's like an octopus? Why is it an octopus?
It means 8.
Very good. So octave is 8 notes past the one you started with. Now, how many notes are there? Whole notes? There's only 7. So when you get to 8, you're back where you started.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's what octave means. That's why they use that word next. So the 12th fret is what again?
The same as the open string.
Very good. Okay, since you know that, what note is that?
A.
Play the 12th. First of all, play the 12th fret on the A string. What note is that?
A.
Yeah, that's right. What comes before A? You're gonna go two frets down because you're on the 12th. So go down to the 10th.
G, so after
You started to say it.
G.
That's right. That's before A, right? Is what?
Is G.
Yes. Okay, there you go.
So this is G.
That's G. That's right. Very good. Now we're going to do this more and more to get to know it. But right now, we're going to focus on frets 1 through 5. I just do this around 12 because you know what the 12th is, and that's easy. So it's easy to get to know the ones around the ones that you know for sure. You know 12 for sure, so it won't take you very long to realize what 10 and what 12 are. And of course, the ones between are the sharps and the flats. So you told me this was G. You were right. So here's A. What comes after A?
A flat.
Well, and I'm going a whole step. I didn't go only at one fret.
So B.
Yeah, so B. Yeah. What's the 14th fret of the G string?
14th.
I meant to say two frets above the G
That's
string.
A.
Yeah, good. All right, you got the concept. Marvelous. And there will come a time when you'll know them all. And it's very helpful to know that. As time goes on, you'll be glad that you know, hey, here's E, here's A, here's B. Those will be very helpful things to know. You know what? There's a lot of even good guitar players who don't really know that, and they'd be better if they did. It'd make you a better player, especially when you're doing soloing. But even if you're just playing different chords in different places, it's good to know. Because if I'm playing a chord that has, now you know, play A minor, please. Now the root, there's a couple of root notes in this. If I'm playing the 5th string along with those, then my root note is here, right? This is A. That's the root note. There's another A in this chord too. Where's the other A in this chord? Where's the other A? Check, look at your fingers, see where they are, and tell me where the other A is in that chord.
Wait, what do you mean by the other A?
There's a note. There's this chord's made of 3 notes. Okay. This note is C. This note is E.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
The other one is.
What are you playing? What note are you playing with your 3rd finger?
Wait, I'm trying to. G.
You're on the G string, so you're up higher than G. What note is that?
Wait, this is.
What comes after G?
F. No, A.
That's before A. A. So there's the other A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So you got a root note here, and you got a root note here. There's 2 A's in this. Okay. Now, if I want to play a bar chord or something further up the neck, and I know with this shape, I know I'm playing a 5th string root note chord, and I move it. Let's say I move it up a whole step. So what am I going to have to do? I got to do this. Now my root note's here. There. Now, so now I know I'm playing B minor. How do I know? Because this is my root note here, right here. Whole half step up, C minor. Whole step up, D minor. There's my root note. There's D. That's why knowledge of the neck is so important. Because you'll say, okay, I want to play a E minor somewhere else. There's another E minor. In fact, when I do a solo in a song, an Elvis Presley song, sometimes I'll do it up here instead of here. You can hear the same notes. It's just getting to know where everything is on the neck. Very important. Now, did I give you what's called a root finder?
Wait, what does it look like?
It just has the big words on top that says root finder.
Wait. No. You,
Okay, I think what happened was I ran out of those, and so I gave you that instead.
oh yeah, that's what you did.
Yeah, I think that's what I need to remind myself to print some more of them out. Anyway, the roof finder helps you with the beginning knowledge of the neck by helping you know the notes on the 5th and the 6th strings. If we're playing some blues in E, what do? 2 strings only. You can pitch if you want. Try to do fingers 1 and 3. Play the A, and just pick up your 3rd finger. There you go. That's A. Now let's go back to E. Okay, good. So we're gonna play a song now. Okay, it's a song that I play. It's called "The Blues Is Just a Bad Dream." It's by James Taylor, and it goes like this. Now I'll do a little elaboration, but you can just do this. Okay. But I don't like to listen to how it goes. First I have an intro. I'll go past the intro. A tree grows in my backyard. It only grows at night. The branches are all twisted. The leaves are afraid of light. They say the blues is just a bad dream. They say it lives upside your head. And then it goes to the B. When it's lonely in the morning, you're bound to wish that you was lying dead. Okay, you already know how to do this, right? So that's that. That's it. Blues, and that one by JT is fun.
That's right.
So there you go. Play it with me. He does the E just once before going to the A, but then he just sticks on the E for a couple of lines. And see if you can follow. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Good tapping, yes. Let's start with it, just doing the E. Okay, when I start singing, I'm gonna ask you to change chords. A tree grows in no, change yet. I'll tell you when to change. Tree grows in my backyard. Now change. It only grows at night. Go back to E. Branches are all twisted. Stay there. Its leaves are afraid of light. Go to A. Blues is just a bad dream. They say it lives upside your E. Back to E. Now we go to B. But when it's lonely in the morning, now go to A. No, A, there you go. They say you're bound to wish you was lying dead. Now go to E. Good. Now how do we finish it? Do you remember? Open A. Open 1, 2. Very good. There you go. Blues. Now, don't worry about speed. All we care about is smooth. So practice doing that, and just get to where you just do it smoothly. Okay. And then there's a bunch of blues tunes that do exactly that. Now there's a little elaboration actually that's fun, and you'll once you get that down smooth. Watch what else you can do. And that's just one of many variations on that basic style there. But and there's so many things you can do. Once you get smooth with this, just doing this, I don't care about how fast. Next week you're gonna play this with me and maybe for me, and I'll just sing. Okay. So there's your first blues tune. The blues is just a bad dream. You can just listen to it on Spotify too and hear all the different things that go along with it. The little solos. The two guitar players who know how to play blues can play for hours together, just messing around. And it's done in all different keys. Sometimes it starts in A. What's the four? Remember what's the four chord in A? What's the four chord in A? A is the one chord. What's the four chord? Do you remember how to figure that out? A, B, C.
D.
Yeah. What's the five chord?
E.
Okay. So blues in the key of A is A, D, E, instead of in the key of E where it's E, A, B. But it's the same pattern. The five chord is E. Same pattern, just a different key. Depends on a lot of times people will try to play a song the way it was originally written, or they'll change the key to suit their own voice, you know. And as you get to know more and more chords, you'll find that you play a lot of these further up the neck. And it's a good basis to develop your repertoire upon, your knowledge, your actually it's good for your toolkit just to know how to do that. Because when like last night, Monday nights at the Moose Lodge in Jensen Beach, the guys get together. It's kind of it's an open mic, but it's a jam. Everybody gets some plays, and so if you know just basic stuff, because a lot of the songs they do are blues based or a lot of rock and roll based. It's 1-4-5, and if you know that, then you can play along. You just say, okay, what key is this in, and voila. Same with Tuesday nights at the Pierce Cider Works in Fort Pierce. It's bluegrass night, and it's a jam thing. Everybody gets up and just plays. And bluegrass is almost exclusively 1-4-5, or basically around that. So if you can do that, you can play blues, you can play bluegrass, and you don't even have to be very good. You can just strum along. And a lot of these guys they do flat picking, and I'm not a very good flat picker. I can't use a pick and play real fast with a pick, so I just strum. And that's what I do. I take with my acoustic guitar, and I just go and I just play rhythm while these guys do violin, banjo, mandolin, and it's great fun. If you can get to the point where you can just do a few chords and then get together with some other people, it'll make you a better player. And that's why I do it, because it makes me a better player. Now, the advantage you have now that I didn't have at your age is you got YouTube, okay? You can play with other people in the comfort of your own home. Go to YouTube, you just search in the search bar for something, and voila. Now that you know how to do blues, I want you to get on YouTube and look for some blues. You can look up blues guitar. But what I do is I'll put a blues backing track, and it'll just be a backing track in blues. Some of them will be real slow, and you can find some that are slow, and you can just kind of mess around and play along with those and get some ideas. And eventually you'll be playing solos over the top of those things based on the scales that you're learning. You got A minor pentatonic scale in there? Open that up, please. We got another minute. Yeah, so this scale is really good. These notes are really good for playing over the top of a blues rhythm track in the key of A minor. So if a guy's playing blues in A, go ahead and play your scale. Now, because when you went from low to high real well, you need to work on coming back.
Yeah.
But I can tell you've been working on it. So all those notes that you played sounded good as I was playing a little backing rhythm. When blues are being played in A minor, all the notes in the scale fit. The idea is to get to where you don't play them so that it sounds like a scale. You want it to sound like a song. But that's what soloing is. It's just playing the right notes. And in the key of A minor, the A minor pentatonic is perfect. If that's all you know, and the guys are up there playing blues in A minor, you got it made. You can play all day with them. And it's fun too when you start to realize these things that connect. All right, I can do more and more of this and keep working on the chords. Are you press lift, right? Okay. And keep working on the scales and the crawl. And as you improve in those areas, you'll find that it's easier to do other things too, because it all overlaps. It gives you the dexterity and the familiarity with the way the guitar feels that makes you better in all areas. Everything overlaps.